You are now tuned in to Honey's Closet live on UrbanSoulRadio.fm, where we give you the best music, conversation, and laughter for the soul. We got a hot show. We got some hot producers, writers, directors, actors in the closet tonight, along with my cast. So stay tuned to Honey's Closet on UrbanSoulRadio.fm.
Well, you gotta make it the same. You gotta adapt. Make it the same.
It's that time.
Loosen up. Don't be.
We talk about anything and everything. With your darkest thoughts, from your darkest thoughts, in my closet, you never know what's on my scene. Songs and brave sugar.
All the money in the world couldn't even amount to a teaspoon of honey when you melt your mouth. It's just a lot from Mariah. You checking us out.
Ooh, that door needs some WD-40 on it.
That door sounded like it had some, sound like flatulence, actually. That's what it sounded
The
like.
closet doors are now open.
They too open.
You are now tuned in to Honey's Closet. We have some hot guests. In case you're wondering why you're seeing this, we're doing this YouTube tonight, baby.
Right, we're just going
We just go on YouTube tonight. So we are not responsible for whatever happens, because normally you don't see the stuff that happens, but you're going to see it. So I want to introduce our guest tonight. There's a movie coming out called All About the Money on Amazon, May 17th. And we have the writer of that movie. We have some actors in the movie and the producer. So right here with the brown cap, we have Mr. Bam Erickson.
Wow.
Hi.
We just said hi.
Hi.
We have, I believe, writer, director, Mr. Kelby Joseph.
Hi.
Hi.
They just short for what
Yeah.
it's a high thing.
It's been a real honor. And right here with the beautiful smile, actor and writer yourself, right?
Myself, yeah, but
Yes. We have Mr. David Pastor, right?
Hi.
Hi. Welcome inside the closet.
Thank you for having us.
Well, thank you for sticking around with us and hanging in there with us. You guys are true troopers. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So we got J.O. Poof
The one and only. Can't get no better than this.
on camera tonight. We got the poet.
What up, y'all? I ain't turning around.
Yeah, do that. They need to see your face.
Woo! I see
There you go. All right.
cameraman for the night. And over here on the ones and twos, we got DJ Biggie Beats.
Look at taking selfies.
Right.
Taking selfies, yeah. He will show himself. He is not afraid to show himself. So before we get started with the movie, we just want to give out the shout outs to everybody who's having birthdays this month. Stay tuned because we got some hot tea. Because, hey, there's a real hot 80s rapper who was had to step down from their position because of some drama. So we got that coming up.
Yeah.
And then we got some tea on Janet Jackson.
I'll step down too.
Could she be holding secrets?
Oh, she holding a 9-month secret. It's bigger than 9 months now, but you know. But anyway.
And we have we just got some all crazy Kardashian stuff. Like it's just a circle of Kardashian behavior that we're going to discuss later. And then we might play a couple of games. We might play a couple of games today that's associated with movies. So let's get this started. So my question to you, sir, Mr. Kelby.
Yes, ma'am.
All about the money.
All about the money.
Like that time.
Concept, how long it took, how did you pick your act, so the 9 to 5?
All About the Money was called Waivers for 2 years, and I did a TV show as an actor, and it didn't work out, you know. So I thought it was gonna work out. I thought it was gonna be like the next biggest thing, and that was it. My step up to not having to work a side job anymore. And when it all failed, it took me about maybe a month to think about what I'm really doing. And I've always been shooting, and I've always been writing and producing stuff. And our second DP, his name is Justin Galindo. I went to a barbecue at his house, and he shoots all the time. And he was just like, "What are you upset about a show getting canceled? Why don't you just, make your own movie?" And I'm like, "Yeah, What you mean? What you talking about?
What you talking about?
What you talking about?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, just write something that you could shoot. That's it. Just make it." And I was like, "Okay." So I went home and I wrote it. I wrote it in like 7 days or so, maybe less than that. And then I just kind of contacted a couple of people who I knew that could get the job done as far as getting us what we needed, cameras, locations, all that kind of stuff. I took care of a lot of that myself, as far as like the cameras and certain things. And within maybe a month and a half, we were already ready shooting. There was one of the producers, his name is Diggles. He helped us raise Diggles. That's
Why didn't Diggles come tonight?
He's in Texas.
Hey, Diggles.
Hey, Diggles.
Yeah. Hey, Diggles. He helped us raise the money. He, this is a crazy story. I gave him $100, and he went to a casino, and we raised we raised a budget for a movie at the casino.
Gambling? Just at the casino.
At the casino.
You took $100
to the casino.
I was so scared because that was my only 100.
Wow.
Yeah.
Step out on faith though.
Yeah, that happens.
You know what? Guess where we're going? Road trip to the casino tonight.
Road trip.
Hey,
tonight? For real?
Tonight? Okay.
Let's go. Vegas?
I have $100.
If your look is good with $100 like that,
I
need to come touch your hand or Diggle's hand. I probably have to,
no, we're gonna leave Diggle's hand alone.
Yeah, let's leave that alone.
Okay.
So I gave that to him, and then he introduced me to Bam, who had worked as a producer on some other projects as well, and together it was me, Bam, Lucy Roberts, Frank Othello Andrews Jr. from Crawley, Louisiana, and Diggles, and we just put our heads together and made it happen. We shot the movie in 30 days? 30 or 33 days or something like that.
Did the casting and posted castings. We had auditions. We went. There was a casting agency in Hollywood, and we had a couple of days where we actually had the casting. A bunch of actors came in. We had callbacks. So we ran it like what you see in Hollywood.
That's right.
It was a true production.
And David came in, and he was spot on. That's all it took. He came in. He had the hair, the jacket.
And that's how you met David?
At the audition.
Awesome.
He auditioned for a movie, and that was it.
Now I just want to know, just curious, because I've been knowing you for a while.
Yeah.
How come we didn't get invited to the audition? We didn't hear about it.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I know who you guys are, and I know I didn't have the budget to bring talent like you guys. You know? And that's not bad about David, because David is there, but he did us a favor, and I didn't want to disrespect you guys like that, and not. I'm gonna give you a high five because that's a good comeback. That's a really good comeback. I would have did it for a fresh and meaty burger.
Me too. Yeah. Like maybe 2 bags of hot skins and some lemon heads.
Some hot skins.
Yes.
And we would have shared it.
You know those skins that come in the bag, the pork rinds.
You so country?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm from the South.
Hey,
Okay.
that's all right.
He threw out the word favor, but that was a two-way street because I saw the passion they had, I saw the professionalism that they operated with, I saw the determination, I saw the creativity, and so coming on board that was just a dream. I mean, it was a month of it was hard work, but it was play too. I mean, don't get us wrong.
I mean, I've seen the pictures.
Yeah.
I've been jumping y'all websites. I've seen all the pictures. I've watched the trailer twice last night.
True fan.
So no, I'm serious because I remember when Kelby came on to, we were doing a show called Kids Now Session, and he was talking, and he was so passionate at that time, and he told me, he goes, when I get stuff ready, I'm coming back.
That's right.
So
yeah,
we kept in contact. So.
We were trying to raise money for a different movie that we were doing with Dion Richmond, who originally was supposed to be a producer on this project, but scheduling and all that kind of stuff.
Let them know who Dion Richmond.
Dion, Cosby Show.
Bud.
Bud.
Wow.
Bud. He was supposed to be working on this, but things, you know, scheduling wise. But shout out to Dion because that's the homie. You know?
Hey, Bud.
We'll work on something else together. But yeah, I mean, that it was a crazy experience as far as like what we did, man. We had some long days too.
So how many hours a day did you shoot? I know you said 30 days, but like how many hours a day?
Probably between 9 to 12 hours a day.
Okay.
Yeah. There was a day where we did a little bit more.
Yeah. A couple days, maybe like 14, 15 hours.
Yeah.
But I think for 30 days, I mean, that's amazing because that seems like a short time to put together a project of the magnitude that you guys have put together. Like, I'm impressed. Like 30 days, I would think you would have said like a year or...
Well, with our budget, I would say it was quite demanding, but 30 days would be typically standard. Standard in the industry, but due to the budget that we had, the hours were a little, longer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Can you name some more actors in the movie that are in the movie?
Yeah, there's a sweet girl named Dora Ferrelli who's in that, and Joanna Calfatis who plays my wife. Our good friend Joshua Triplett, his daughter's in the movie. Her name is Jaden Triplett. Unfortunately, she was so young that I saw her recently. She didn't remember who I was, and it was she didn't remember who I was. And I was like, oh my gosh, look at her, it's my daughter. And she was like,
I don't know you, Dad.
Yeah.
Who are you?
She said full sentences too. In the movie, she could barely talk.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So when was this movie?
Show. Remember, she didn't have to be fed her lines.
Yeah.
So when did you actually shoot the movie? October 2013. Okay.
Yeah. Our post-production took a really long time. There was a lot of trusting that didn't work out and that kind of thing, but it was all like a really good lesson to learn. I gotta shout out Mike McConaughey in San Diego, Oceanside, where he spent a year with me every week in San Diego working on the sound. Like any issue we had, he was just like, sure, no problem. Like sometimes we had to start all over again and do that. And he did it just, he's the true star of the movie, even though you don't see it.
Right. Well, your true stars are sometimes always in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So, it takes a team to put together a project. So we're going to go to a quick break. But I want to know, like, who actually handpicked the cast. Like, I want to know who really had their.
Because I want to know too, because
And then we're going, what's her name? Oh, I can't think of her name.
Who?
From A Living Color. Mama, I want to sing. Little Magic.
Little Magic.
We're gonna do our little magic bit for y'all later.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
all right. Keep it locked to Honey's Closet. We'll be back.